Okay, so what I'm thinking with this is that we get the top half of the island liberated first. That will give us the rest of the area completed. And then we can go through all of the other areas after. So let's actually work on that. Yeah, once we can see where everything is, we can actually complete everything. So I think this will just be a post-story wrap-up. I'll probably talk about the rest of the game or whatever when it comes to mind. I think some of it I will skip, so it won't necessarily be like 100%. Some of the vanity stuff, just like before, I probably won't get. Probably going to be saying the same for like the Mongol artifacts and records. We'll find some of those, but I won't go for like all of them, because I had already gotten the achievements for it. Some of them are pretty explanatory. A lot of the places that we do go usually have them. Best way to find them would be having the traveler's attire equipped. That way we have that little firefly that shows us, like, hey, there's an artifact nearby. And that usually covers various things, too. Not just artifacts, but records that we could find, plus banners that we can also find as well. So anything that is, in a sense, a collectible like that, we could find it with the attire. So that is pretty much the best way of finding those. But I think for this playthrough, since we did complete the main story, I would say that I would probably finish up with the liberation itself. So, why don't we take a look here. So we have this garrison here. Yeah, so I think I'll just wrap up with the liberation of the island itself, because that's where it's mostly... It's pretty much why we're doing it. So, let's see if I could have a little bit of luck with this. Hopefully. Who will face me? Fight me, cowards! Okay. Gotta be careful. And already doing poorly. That was unfortunate. I gotta go for that, no. Okay, take care of him. Yeah, I'll get up here first. Bad spot, bad spot, bad spot, bad spot. Bad spot. No, maybe this will work, actually. Oh, in theory it worked. Okay, just gonna turn it. Okay. Kinda worked. Alright, so... Okay, so I have Kudai. There we go. Alright, Kunai. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I thought I still had Kunai. No, of course not. Excuse me, horse. I don't know why I did that. Okay. That was really unfortunate. I kinda wish I had gotten that. I was able to get away. Pretty much re-aggro. Why did that happen? All I did was switch stances. He got terrified. Oh, got terrified somehow. Okay. Well, that's the garrison. Yeah, that was odd. Alright, next one. Yeah, I also noticed we have 3 other shrines to get to. Just wait to see if I can actually travel. There we go. Yeah, I'm also thinking if I ever do return to this game, it might be a while. Considering I'm, kind of wrapping it up this time around. So I think the next time if I do come back to it, I'll do what I usually do with some of the other games. It'll be a New Game Plus playthrough. Because I wanted to do that for Eternal Sonata. Probably for some of the Xenoblade games. It's going to be a little bit different with Xenoblade 3 whenever I get to that one, because of some of the extra stuff that we can get in that. I kind of want to have access to it already. Some of the stuff in the game will already be done because of that, because I had already gotten so much done anyway. But I figure that one would be fine anyway. I gotta go that way. Actually, wait, I can go this way. Oh, I feel like dealing with them right now. I'm gonna find a safer way down. Yeah, with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I believe, because of the extra stuff that we have access to in the New Game Plus, I kind of want to have some of that available too, because I don't want to like beat the game once and then beat it again and then get to that. I'd rather have it like that initial playthrough. I could do the same with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But some of the New Game Plus content, it's mostly... It doesn't really have any bonus stories. Not like it does with the third game. So when it comes to the playthrough of the second game, it will just be a standard playthrough. But for the third one, it will be a New Game Plus. And that's only because of the extra content we get with some of the characters in that one. That we don't get in a normal playthrough. We can see said characters, but we actually get a couple of things in the New Game Plus. So that's the plan with Xenoblade 2. Pretty much a standard playthrough for the game itself. I'll ignore the pigs. Probably could have just taken a horse. I think that would have been my best bet. You know, I think since I'm not really having a lot of luck with the standoffs, I don't know, it's like I can't get them anymore. I'll just stick with the ghost armor. I'll just give me a chance to terrify enemies. And I think I went the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Yeah, we'll just ignore them. I don't think... Yeah, this isn't it. I need to go farther up. Yeah, so that's the plan with this one. Liberate the island. All the bonus stuff is kind of just optional. And I have already done it before, so I don't really feel like doing it. Because even though it wasn't too bad with like the initial playthrough a few years ago, It really was optional. Because the biggest thing with this one, I wanted to get the, you know, the main story complete, some of the side quests during the main story. Because it gives you an idea of the island and its people wanting, you know, hope with everything. So, assassinate an enemy from above. I could probably do it here, actually, yeah. Yeah, see? That was easy. Easy peasy. And they are none the wiser. So, let's go after these two here. He's terrified. I see you, dude. Don't worry. Okay. And some artifacts. It's funny, if I keep it up with the artifacts right there, I'll actually probably get them all. I don't know. Let's go for the Chain Assassin. Oh. Yeah, that right there was supposed to happen with that other guy a little while ago, because I was near that house, and I guess somehow, because I was either in the doorway or something, it probably messed it up. And stuff like that usually doesn't mess up that much. Yeah, so they noticed the bodies. It's alright, because I can try to go for an assassination and it messed up. It's alright, because I could use that to get away. And do this. As long as I'm quick enough. Wrong. Let's go after this one instead. Okay, there we go. Nope, good guy. Okay, switch. Just a little bit left for this one. There we go. That one is complete. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so we have this one over here. We can probably just travel from here. I should probably check too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those 5, yeah. So those will be the last ones. Yeah, there's also that mythic tail as well. I'd say when it comes to the mythic tails, the couple of them are actually very useful. The fire one I never used. Definitely would be good because, you know, setting the enemies on fire is definitely helpful because it staggers them pretty quickly. Some of the other ones are actually really useful, especially the one that you've seen me do all the time. It's that swipe, Heavenly Strike. That one is really useful trying to get staggered on enemies. So you usually get that one early on. And the Dance of Wrath one, the one that costs 3, it's also pretty useful too. Because as you can see right there, if you aim it just right, you can pretty much one-hit enemies. And yeah, some of the explosive arrows, definitely useful in a large group of enemies. Yeah, this fire one definitely has its use too, but I'm thinking I won't necessarily need it. Skip these guys. And as for the other stuff, like the ghost weapons, yeah, each one has its own use. Even the smoke bombs. Even I don't necessarily use them all the time. They definitely are handy in a pinch if you're like surrounded and you're not really, if you don't have a lot of ammo. They can definitely be pretty useful, especially if you want to get away. Hello, bird. Okay, so I should be coming up on, here we go, territory. So this will be a good spot to take a look. Okay, so there's a leader down there. Pair dudes over there. I think I just heard a dog. Damn. Sadly, they are a part of it, so I do have to take them out. Unfortunately. I don't believe I can terrify the dogs. So that's kind of one of the things I have to take care of. Because the dogs themselves, they can be pretty dangerous. And Murder's not happy. Bird, go away. I didn't want to deal with that. No, no samurai, just the bird. Oh, wow, that missed. Didn't help there was a standoff right there, too. I didn't want that. Whoa, hello. Didn't expect this dude to be like right next to me. Alright, that was kind of silly. Sword user. Okay. Alright, we have it, so we might as well use it. And the more I can terrify, the better, because I don't really want to take everybody out. On stagger. A little bit more. On. Sorry, dog. Okay. Got stagger. Okay. It's alright. If he's terrified, I'll just let him run. Yeah, so having the terrify definitely comes in handy, especially if you're dealing with like large groups. I guess I'm still aggroed on those guys. I don't know if we're gonna... Well, I'll take the kunai. if we're gonna find any. Okay. There we go. Alright, so in this garrison, that should be it. Let's double check here. Okay. Alright, so that's another one. Alright, so now we'll go to over here. And I'm still aggroed, of course. Just go wait for the music to subside. Okay, should be good. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, I think I'll also skip the last Mythic Tale too, because I usually don't go for it anyway. Pretty much got a tale of this dude that learned how to attack using fire. Now I'd imagine some people probably considered him like out of this world or a demon or whatever. Because that's what it's been with some of the other ones too. But then again, since it is the last Mythic Tale, I think I will actually do it, because some of those actually, they had some really good cutscenes for them too, so I think I'll do that. I'll save the Mythic Tale for second to last, and I'll have like one of the liberation things, like the final thing. So I think I'll do that. I'll just go this way. Yeah, so when I have one liberation thing left, I will switch over to that Mythic Tale so we can watch that, complete it, and then we can liberate Tsushima. Because that is the ultimate goal. Everything else is just extra. Stagger a brute with moon stance. Sorry, Kaze, I meant to actually do this. Alright, so moon stance. Now we have to find a brute. Of course they're dogs. Sorry, dog. Mario. Yeah, there are other dogs around here too. He might not notice me just yet. Oh, why did it take away? Well, is he considered a brute? Oh, he is, okay. Whoops, I mean to break the door. Breaking the door terrified him. Yeah, I need to get out of here because I am in a... Hold on. Okay. Oh, at least give me a little bit of help. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna toss it indoors, dude? Come on. Why did he do that? I'm getting out of here. Oh, why did he do that? Silly, silly idea. Let's just toss explosives. Sorry, dog. Okay. Where was he? Oh. There. Yeah, I gotta... No, get away. I gotta fight this dude first. Okay, shield. Alright, come on. That's unfair. It's kind of annoying when I get stuck behind stuff. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so we got this one. Alright. 3 more to go. High Point Guard Post. Hey. Yeah, sometimes you could just get stuck and surrounded. Definitely got to keep in mind on what you have on hand, though, too. Because I think I'm also... Okay, so I do have kunais. Switch to those. Okay, so I gotta go this way. I'll grab the horse. So we can get going. Come on, Kaze. Come on. There we go. Good horse. Tied for best horse. It's really hard to beat Sora. Yeah, oh, sorry, dear. I remember the first time I saw that. Oh, it was so sad when we lost the first horse. But we eventually get a second horse that we can name. And I believe the names are also different. We can have 3 separate names for both of the horses. Not sure what happens to that other horse we did have. It was definitely just a temporary one. It's probably given back to probably farmers or somebody that probably needs it. But yeah, it was definitely sad when we had lost the first horse. The first one I did have, I didn't name him Sora. I named him something else, but this one I did call him Kaze. Alright, I'm gonna try and go for Chan here. He got terrified. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I can't remember who the first horse is called. It's the one I had first got. Of course there are dogs. Dogs, I am so sorry. I wonder if I could get... Can I get that prompt when I'm like right in front of him? Oh wow, I can. Ugh. Definitely has a headache. Ugh. It was a second one? I didn't even notice the prompt. Yeah, definitely gets the potential of getting enemies terrified. Alright, somebody over here. Alright, that's this area. Poof. And And this one's actually close by. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll save this mountain pass for last. I'll get the tail first, and I'll save this one as the final one. Alright. Kaze! Where are you? Hello? Yeah, difficulty-wise, what am I playing on difficulty? It has been pretty decent. Medium. Yeah, you can definitely play it on some of the other ones, but yeah, I figured playing on medium would be fine. I think that's what I did the first time around too. It was challenging at times, but it still has a bit of leniency when you're, when you're in combat or whatnot. All right, just gonna find a safe way down here. Yeah, I was also thinking too, since the Liberation's going to be it, I'm probably just going to leave like the Fox Dens or all the other stuff is kind of optional. I probably won't do any of them. So I was kind of going back and forth whether it's like, alright, is this going to be like 100%? Is it not going to be? Am I just going to do some of the side stuff? Am I going to do all of it? So I figured this would be a good point in thinking, it's like, yeah, this is maybe like an 80%. Because there is quite a bit. Some of it does take a while because you have to, find the places first, get them unlocked, and then get some of the stuff done. Alright, let's see if I'm even going the wrong way. Alright, so I went past it. Yeah, the traveling itself isn't too bad. Sometimes it does become a little bit tedious, especially if you're going like back and forth a lot. That's why I kind of wanted to balance the playthrough to have a little bit of everything. It's like have some of the story, have some of the side quests, do like some of the side stuff too. Because you kind of need that balance in the game, because if you do like too much of one thing, then you're gonna, the rest of it's gonna be boring, regardless of what you do. So I definitely wanted to do some of that. Again with the dogs, can we not... I'm sorry, dog. Okay, so he's terrified, so I'll leave him. Oh dear. Oh, that got stuck on something. It's gonna be up there then. Yeah, I see you up there. Please get terrified. I don't feel like fighting you. But if I must, I must. Okay. And this over here. Yeah, that's also another thing too I've liked about this game is that you have the option of ending the suffering of your enemies, which is you definitely get that. Taking mercy on them. You're not, completely being crazy about the killing, but you are, showing mercy to them. Now for the mythic tale. Yeah, thank you, Gyozen. Although I never talk to you since I don't have a DLC, nor do I want to play the multiplayer. Alright, so for this one, I believe it was somebody... Yeah, we had actually gone past this dude. He was trying to light a fire. Probably why it took so long to actually get this one, because this one is way up north. Yeah, I think it was like right up here, and he was talking to himself. Yamato, you are. You're not doing too good, Yamato.
Will the fire not light?
No, my lord. The wood is too wet, and my hands too cold.
Let me try.
We gotta get some dry wood, but yeah.
Never been so cold. You'd be better off somewhere warmer.
As would you, my lord. For now, share the fire with me, and listen to the tale of this mountain.
Oh, here we go. I tell you what, whoever made these, so good.
Long ago, fire fell from the sky and landed atop Mount Jogaku. A lone warrior braved the dangerous climb and found a giant rock covered in flames. He touched his sword to the fire. Flames engulfed the steel, but left him unharmed. He created a new fighting style he called the Way of the Flame. The warrior took pieces of the rock west with him to China. There he sought answers about its origin from learned monks and scholars. After months of travel and research, fire fell from the sky once more. He led the people to it and showed them it was nothing to fear. For he believed the Way of the Flame was a gift from the heavens, and he shared its secrets with all who wished to learn. Handed down through generations, the Way of the Flame has returned to Tsushima. The Mongols wield it against our people. But rumor says the fire still burns atop Mount Jogaku, waiting for any who can survive the climb.
Yeah, because we have seen the Mongols
So you
use
wish
this.
to know if the tale is true? Will you make the climb?
Not I, my lord. I told the story to a Ronin not long ago, and he began the climb. Though I fear the cold will take him.
I'll find what secret the mountain hides.
It is pretty cold. Yeah, definitely a curious tale. Oh, why am I thinking I remember this one? Yeah, we actually go on this mountain. We actually go on the hike for this. Yeah, because we gotta go like way up there. Yeah, so the basics behind this is that it was pretty much in the blade dipped in oil and you light it on fire and you can attack that way. I'm not really sure how useful it would be because you gotta remember that fire tends to make things brittle, especially in high heat, so I'd imagine it'd be like that with steel or whatever they are using for their blades. I'd imagine it's usually like a steel or maybe like a steel alloy. So I'd imagine it's not something that you could continuously do. I think I could go up there. But definitely a interesting story that goes along with it. Starts with a fire that happens on top of a mountain. Somebody climbs the mountain to see what's going on, and then they learn this way. Sorry, dog.
Need warmth. Soon.
Yeah, and as you can see on the screen, the a little bit of sheer cold. So you gotta find spots here and there for that. Sorry, dog, but that's gotta stop. Yeah, so we pretty much have to find these little rest stops and make our way up. Alright. Gotta continue. So we gotta go up there. Come on, can we stop with the dogs, please?
So cold.
For anybody that's listening that just happens to know, like, mods, is there one where we can, like, I don't know, remove the dog so we don't have to kill them? I really wish that would be the thing. Okay, here we go. Alright. And I know it is optional for some of it, but it's usually easier to deal with them. Even though it's kind of sounding a little hypocritical.
Getting colder.
Alright, let's continue.
Soon.
Come on, Jin, work with me, please. Come on. Thank you.
Can't take much more cold.
Too cold. Can't make it.
Yeah, obviously it's cold, dude.
Rest by the fire, my lord.
I can't because I'm aggro to the dog. There we go.
Thank you. Are you alright?
My pride hurts more than my body.
It's an unforgiving mountain. What were you hoping to find at the top?
Answers. Power.
Oh, I wonder if this was a Ronin that the guy was talking about.
Flaming sword would be useful in a place like this.
So it would.
I'm sure you'll pass the mountain. Good luck, my lord.
Yeah, I will say when it comes to hiking, preparation beforehand, especially with weather like this.
Getting colder.
Alright,
Need warmth. Soon.
yeah, I'm looking, but I don't see one.
Can't take much more cold.
I might have to travel back. I gotta be quick. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Hold on, Jin. Hold on. Oh, and the guy's gone. Of course he is. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go that way. Because it looked like there was something up there. So I'm gonna be quick, I guess. I have to find a climbing spot.
So cold.
Oh, probably. Yeah, here we go.
Need to warm up.
Come on. What are you... Okay. I don't know why I was continuously running like that, because that's really frustrating. Shenanigans. Alright, let's try this again. At least I have some semblance of where to go. Pretty much up there, and it looks like I have to grapple. Okay, stop running, please. Thank you.
Need a fire soon.
There we go.
Under the campfire.
Okay.
Please, light. That's better.
Yeah, hope you brought a lighter. Alright, I have to find the next one. It's gotta be this way then. Curiosity is no match for the cold. I have questions, but the answer to this peak holds will never be mine. I shall return home empty-handed. I definitely can't blame him. The weather here is pretty crazy. Don't
So
fall,
cold.
please.
Need to warm up.
Okay.
Need a fire soon. That campfire is my only hope.
Okay, there we go.
Hurry and light.
Yeah, thankfully we're given enough time in
Stop
between
shivering for a
spots.
while.
Helps to know path beforehand, but it is placed in... Some of it's placed in a nice enough spot that we can easily tell where to go. Probably down this way.
So cold.
That's what they say. I'm guessing I go up.
Need warmth soon.
Hello, bear. Don't mind me.
Need a fire soon.
Okay, so there's a path. Okay, there we go. So those are helping me. Nice.
Someone built a dojo here.
This is a crazy place for a dojo. And I see a duel arena. Okay.
Welcome, my lord. Call me Betomaru.
Jin Sakai. I wasn't expecting to find anyone up here.
I've wondered if any would make the
Let
climb.
alone a building.
You seek the way of the flame.
Invaders from the west with flaming swords threatened Tsushima.
They brought back the gift offered to them by my ancestor.
Teach me, Betomaru. A samurai will show the Mongols the true power of your way.
Take a piece of the rock, and we will face each other in combat. Only then will you learn the way of the flame.
Okay, where's the rock? Ah, it's over here. What is that? Is that a meteorite?
Now to duel, Betomaru.
Oh, that's
Learn this
really
technique.
interesting. That is really interesting. Well, here we go. Let's see if we could use it during this. There he goes.
The way of the flame is unfolding.
That it is. Oh, come on.
Now, strike your sword against your piece of the rock. Once more, the way of the flame guides you.
Okay. That was pretty good.
Our fight ends here, my lord.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. The way of the flame is not meant for friendly rivals.
No, it's not.
I will wield it well against the enemies of Tsushima.
You have learned the way of the flame. Never forget it is a gift that fell from the heavens, Lord Sakai.
Yeah, kind of cool that we actually found out it was a meteorite. Yeah. Interesting placement for it, though. It was probably moved there, or then again, probably not. They're actually extremely heavy because they're mostly like iron and whatnot. But yeah, definitely pretty cool. Let's see. So do we get that? We could travel back down. I don't believe we'll have to deal with the ice anymore because it was just through the initial part of that. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright, so it's just like a shrine then. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Oh, so I guess we, yeah, we talked to Yamato. Alright, where am I in reference to him? Okay, here we go. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, those cutscenes that they have for these stories,
Return safely.
they are really good. So I am glad I had gotten this one too.
It was a treacherous climb, but I've learned the way of the flame.
It's unruly and powerful, my lord. Take care the flames do not burn you.
The way of the flame will only consume the Mongols.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got a mask for it too. And that. Okay, now for the final part. Final liberation.
Good team, don't we?
Yeah, so a little tip on that. Pretty much setting oil on our blade and setting it on fire. Yeah, so as a playthrough, I definitely enjoyed this one. So I hope everybody watching this definitely enjoyed it too. Because it is a fun game. Definitely a lot of fun parts. Some of it has been pretty difficult too, because I figured I'd be a little bit better than what I was last time, but, you know, it kind of happens too. I could always change the difficulty. With some games I can change the difficulty, but I guess in some other ones I can't. Really depends on the game itself. Since we don't need, of course, the dogs. Oh, he, that stupid helmet. Sorry, dog. Okay. Run away. Oh, the dogs can get terrified. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, it only took me 2 playthroughs in order to figure that out. Sorry, dude, but no. I didn't know that about the dog. I thought it was only humans that could be terrified. That makes it easier knowing that. Deal with the polearm user first. Get terrified. Okay. Alright, where is... There's somebody. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, heavy hit. Ah, come on, dog. Sorry, dog. Yeah, so as you can see, just like of them using it, it has a really good chance of terrifying them as well. Ow! Oh, they all got terrified. Nice. Alright, and that should do it. So let's take a look at the map. So there we go. Tsushima liberated. Yeah, so we have all the extra stuff right there. Probably shrine up there. I think I still have a lighthouse and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, that'll do it. Once again, thank you for watching this playthrough. It was definitely a lot of fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. So I will get working on the next playthrough. So until then, take care, see you later, and yeah, take it easy. Bye-bye.